Listen, you don't have to be a firm believer in the laws that the government puts on you. You don't even have to believe that drugs are bad for you. But the fact is, you do have to pay attention to these laws of the universe like karma. You can't push weight and think that by you causing such drama on someone else's family, causing someone else's kids to get hooked on dope, that it's not going to come back around to you. If you push dope to someone else's kids, chances are someone's going to push it back to yours, and here the cycle begins. We are consistently punished by the universe for our negative actions. We're punished with time. The amount of shit that I did wrong caused me to be punished with 10 years of time because I did so many violent acts towards people and so much drama. I caused so many problems with my lust for money that I was building up this karmic debt that could only be relieved by me having to sit down for a long time and experience the pain that I put out on everybody else. The universe punishes you with time for your negative acts. Try this. It's an eye for an eye. Next time that you get in an argument with someone, you treat them like shit, just watch how they're on your mind for the next 30 minutes to 3 hours, whatever it may be. It's always accordingly to how brutal you were in the conversation. And in my cases, I was particularly brutal, particularly violent towards people, and that made me have to go do an extreme amount of time and sit through an extreme amount of pain. One day I finally realized, when my karmic debt was paid up, and everything just became clear. It was about 7 years into my sentence. We're granted time by the universe when we act in a positive manner. Too many fucking people try to act like they're not doing anything wrong. When I see someone consistently being held back, when they can never get ahead, I just ask them, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? If it's not obvious, usually it's completely obvious where we're fucking up and where we're building up this karmic debt. But sometimes it's not so obvious, and you always got to question people who can't seem to get ahead because they're doing something. It could be something as simple as negative thoughts. It could be just a negative attitude. It could be fucking shit I've said before, shitting on people, treating people like shit, and this is holding you back from getting ahead. When you truly give what you want in return, you will propel yourself forward so fucking quickly, it's crazy. So I see people in the pen all the time. I've spoke about Evil. He was killing it. I mean, buying houses out of state, buying cars for his chick, always had all the shit for spreads, making $20 spreads every day, slaughtering it in the pen, always had the phones, everything like that. And we just knew, I just fucking knew, because I was really in tune with myself at this time and the laws of the universe, so I knew it was going to catch up to him, and it was a matter of time. And this isn't nothing fucking new. You guys know this. Nobody wins in that game. I don't know anybody. So I had one of my exes who swore up and down she still sold like heroin and shit, and was still fucking around when she got out, saying she didn't use it, but she had to keep people well. And I'm like, nah, fuck that. You're fucking up someone's kid. And she's like, nah, that's an adult. He's 35. I'm like, that's somebody's son. My brother's addicted to drugs. He's in and out the pen all the time. I see the pain it causes my mom. When you know this is the truth happening around you, how can you be part of the problem? That's just shoddy character. We can never act in this manner if we think we're going to live a positive life. Positive thoughts, positive actions lead to a positive life. If a man is right, his world will be right, and you know that's wrong. We all do, because every vice has an excuse attached, an excuse ready at the tongue. We never fucking should ever think that by bringing someone else down that we could propel ourselves upwards. I see it, the pen is full of that. People are washing their own people up just to have extra soups in their locker. People are throwing other people's lives away just to get a new Benz on the street. It's fucking bullshit. It's something we need to quit glorifying. I'm telling you, I did it the right way this time. I brought everybody else up with me. Truly, to exercise strength, there's 2 ways to exercise strength. In this life, in this fucking life, there's 2 ways. One is by pushing down, and the other is by lifting up. If we lift each other up, we will get much further. I'm using this tactic now when I was on the extreme other end of the spectrum before, using the push down tactic, the forceful tactic, being a fucking weak ass motherfucker and using fucking violence on people. Now I'm doing it the right way, and it's working out for me tenfold. It's working out for everybody. I don't have to look over my shoulder. I mean, imagine that. You think you're going to get away with taking someone's life in the pen just to fucking fill your bank account? Because you shot someone some black, they went and shot it up and straight pieced out? That's all too often. All these opiate addictions, all this shit. You know that's what causes all these bigger companies and all these things to have these such drama and such demons at the top of them, because they're fucked. They've built up such massive karmic debt that their lives are ruined. They end up fucking killing themselves or going out really bad. That's just how it works. We can never avoid these laws. There are plenty of ways when you follow your passion and you chase your dream not to end up in the penitentiary. Going to the penitentiary is basically like a circle of life. When you go into the penitentiary, you have nothing. And all you want is the most simple of pleasures. You're stripped down to bare so you can see everything for what it really is. You have nothing, so all you want is more food and yard. You're just fucking simply at the bottom of, you just need necessities and you'll be happy. Now once you get those, here starts the perpetual pleasure chasing incline. Once you get those, everybody around you has nice shoes and they have coffee, they have a TV. So now we're automatically drawn to wanting that. Like it's going to fulfill us in some form or fashion. When in all reality, we possess everything inside us to create what we want and how we feel. Everything's about how we feel. That materialistic shit does nothing. So once we've elevated to getting our TV, our coffee, this and that, here comes the perpetual incline of pleasure seeking. Now next, we want to visit, we want to talk to our people all the time, and when we get that, simply it's not good enough. We see them a few times, and then just by our own fucking ability to not recognize that this could be the last day we see them, we want more. We want to be with them on the street. We want to get back to our shit. And then when we get back to the street, all too often, people fall back victim into the drug use. They don't even see their loved ones around them, which they were crying about before. And that's all too often with those fake-ass motherfuckers who cry about their kids in the pen, and then they get back out and run straight back to the needle because they're soft-ass bitches. Straight up. Always, always, always remember your worst of times. That's why I do these. Any stupid motherfucker on here who says, oh, move on past the prison shit, fuck you. Fuck you. Because straight up, that's what's going to keep you grateful, is remembering your worst of times in your best of times, not just perpetually climbing. I don't even show people the levels of success I've attained because it means nothing to me. I show them the level of success that I've brought onto others because that means everything to me. A life worth living is a life worth lived for other people, and keeping people out of the penitentiary somewhere that caused me massive amounts of pain, as you can fucking tell, means everything to me.